Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Review.
Similo Fables has been a huge hit in our family. Now, we have this one and we have the historical one. I think we prefer the historical one. That's just kind of our family roles. But this one is really fun. I think the history one's a little bit more educational. And this one has more of the fables, but you can definitely mix them together if you wanted to. Who's going to stop you? Not me. What are you doing this with? It's a deduction game where you're putting a card out and you guys see if it's similar or dissimilar. And the other players will slowly start eliminating options that are face up. So every time you play with part of the deck, and you have certain people face up, and then you have a card of hands that you're playing face down, or face up to eliminate the people that are on your board, if you will. Excellent, excellent, excellent deduction game. It plays well with families. It plays well with gamers. It's a light filler. I think with gamers, it becomes like an onion where you're trying to unravel. Oh, I didn't know that about that person, but you did. It becomes really, really, really cool. This has been a huge hit. Very economically feasible game. I think it costs like $10. Oh, yeah. A great deduction game for $10. This is one that you've missed. Similo, and there's a few different themes you can get. Find a theme that you like the best, or get more than one and mix them together, or have a couple different sets. This has been a winner! Keeper! Here's Similo Fables, which comes in a little small box. It's very portable. It's going to have it's a very inexpensive game. You're going to open it up, and you're going to have a deck of cards inside. Right here will tell you just an advertisement. We'll take a look at the rules in a few minutes. You're going to have some credits at the back here, and then you'll have your cards. These all match the other sets pretty good. You can see the backs are teal. Each set, there's different sets of fables and history, etc. This set plays a little different. You got Little Red Riding Hood, Big Bad Wolf, Snow White, the Evil Queen, the Huntsman, Aladdin, Genie, Pinocchio, Mangiafuco, I don't know who that is, Fox and the Cat, Cinderella, Prince Charming, Fairy Godmother, Wicked Stepmother, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, Alice, Mad Hatter, Queen of Hearts, Cheshire Cat, Dorothy, Wicked Witch of the West, The Woodsman, Little Mermaid, Sea Witch, Jack and the Beanstalk, The Giant, Puss in Boots, and the Three Little Pigs. The artwork is adorable and cute. The cards are a little thinner than I like, but they work pretty well because most of the time they're just sitting on the table. As for the rules, they're going to be printed on these cards. The font's a little small, but they are full color and picture. They're back and forth. So even though there's 3 cards, there's 6 little things. The rules probably take you 5 or 10 minutes to get through it. The rules are very simple. There are rules if you want to include different sets in it. Very easy to do. You can master these rules very quickly. Kids can play on their own. Very cool rule set. So you're going to shuffle the deck up. Whoever the clue giver is going to pick a card. In this case, they're trying to get you to choose the 3 little pigs. They would then take 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus the 1 card that we chose. They don't know what they are. Only the one person does. You will shuffle these up. And then I'm going to zoom out just a bit. We are going to set up 3 rows of 4 here of the cards that we have. And just make sure that all players at the table can see these, and then we will be ready to play. And then what the clue giver is going to do is he's going to draw 5 cards, 1 for each round of the game. So you're going to play 5 rounds. And he will take one of these and he will put it down. You cannot speak in any way. If it's similar to Captain Hook, it will go straight or horizontal. If it's different, we're trying to get them to do 3 little pigs, so we will say it's different because it's an animal, not a human. So they won't really know what you're going at. They might be thinking it's a girl. So let's say they say Captain Hook's a bad guy, Woodsman's a good guy. So that's why they picked this. Even though it wasn't the reason why I picked, they flipped this over. 3 little pigs is still correct, so they can continue to go. So then you would play another card. Let's say we think it's dissimilar from Alice in Wonderland because the 3 little pigs are boys. Sure. So next round, they would flip over 2 of them. If it's not the 3 little pigs, then it would continue on. So let's say they pick Tinkerbell. She's not a human, so maybe that's what they're going for. And they would pick over 3 this time. So they go Wicked Witch, Queen of Hearts. If they picked the 3 little pigs, all players would lose. If they didn't, then you would continue on in the game. So they want to say Peter Pan. It's not like Peter Pan because he's a kid. They might pick 4 this time. And it's going to leave us down to 2. Little Mermaid or The Last Little Pig. So they'll play the last one, and they'll say, hey, Wicked Stepmother. It's nothing like the Wicked Stepmother. They'll have to choose which one. If the last one left over is the 3 little pigs, then all players win the game. It's a cooperative game. That's how you play. Who should buy this game? anybody looking for a light deduction game, kids, families, you have gamers you can play this with as a filler. Really fun little game. Every time you play, a little something comes different because you have a different combination of people. You can mix and match. The Fable ones is really cool because you have like Wizard of Oz people, and you have real Red Riding Hoods in here. So all kinds of cool mix-up things. You keep it fresh by adding another decks if you so choose. I won't tell anybody if you break the rules and do that. Very fun experience. One of my favorite deduction games. Very light, very quick, and I can nearly play this with anybody. Excellent game, and one you should have, and one you've probably missed out on.